Welcome back. My name is Dr. Baird, and today I'll be showing you the top 5 strength exercises you can use to prevent your arthritis from getting worse. So the key to picking these exercises is that you choose ones that are both safe and effective, because if you have arthritis, you're probably dealing with some aches and pains. You don't want the exercises that you choose to put more impact on your joints for even more pain and stiffness associated with arthritis. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Building strong glutes is by far one of the best things that you can do to prevent your arthritis from getting worse. And the reason for that is because the glutes not only help you set a solid spinal foundation for less impact through your spine, but they help control your leg movement for less impact at your knee as well, which is why I always choose the exercise of Glute Bridge to help prevent back and knee arthritis from getting worse. So to perform the Glute Bridge, you simply lay on your back, knees bent, feet flat on the floor, and from there you press through your feet to lift the hips up and come back down. Just a few things to pay attention to. If you're feeling it too much in your hamstrings, it's probably because your feet are too far out. And if you're feeling it more in your quads, it's probably because your heels are too close to your hips, and that causes a stretch or burn in our quads here. So you want to find that nice, happy medium. And the reason that I love the Glute Bridge is because there are so many different variations that it can match your ability level. So that is the standard, easiest Glute Bridge, but you can do the Kettlebell Glute Bridge, a banded Glute Bridge squeezes, butterfly bridges. All are advanced variations that are good for any ability level. Next exercise is the Sideplank Clamshell. This combines 2 of my favorite exercises to help prevent your arthritis from getting worse in the side plank and the clamshell. So to perform, we're going to start in our side plank position. So our knees will be slightly out in front, our elbow directly under our shoulder. We'll come in to that side plank position. And so here you're going to feel the strengthening on the lateral core for spinal stabilization, less impact through the spine. In the clamshell, you're going to take this top leg, keep your heels together, and open up and come back down. And so this targets your glute med on the top, but also your glute med on the bottom, which again are really important for controlling that side-to-side knee movement to avoid impact at the knee for less arthritis there. The next exercise is a kettlebell Romanian deadlift. So the Romanian deadlift is usually performed with a barbell, but not everybody has access to a barbell. And a kettlebell or a dumbbell is just a little bit safer way to go if you're new to this movement. But what I like about it is it targets your hamstrings and your glutes, as well as help you ingrain the hip hinge movement patterning, which is a way to limit impact that goes through your spine as you're moving throughout your day. So really beneficial exercise to prevent your arthritis from getting worse. To perform, you hold the kettlebell right in front of you. And from there, I like to think of it as the kettlebell pulls me straight down while I send my hips back, stopping right when I feel tension in the hamstrings and coming back up. So again, I'm sending my hips back. The kettlebell should be moving in a straight line up and down, so it's not leaning forward like that. And come back up. One more time. Kettlebell down, hips back, and back up. My next favorite exercise to help prevent your arthritis from getting worse is the step-up exercise. This is particularly helpful for knee arthritis, and one of the reasons I love it is that it's a low-impact way to strengthen your legs individually so you can correct any side-to-side balances. And again, a lot of leg exercises tend to be high impact, so this is a way that you can build that strength while limiting impact at your knee. So to perform, all you need is a step, so I'll use a low block, and this is where you start. If you're experiencing a significant amount of pain, soreness, discomfort in that knee, just start with a low block and then press up off that top leg to come back, or come up and down, up and down. So that's as easy as it gets. Now, if that's too easy for you, the other thing I love about the step up is you can make it as hard as you want. You can make it as challenging as you want. And to do that, you can do 2 things. The first is just to raise the height of the step. So if that's too easy, continue on with body weight. But now I added a second block, so I'm going twice as high and going up and down. And if that's still too easy, you can really start to build strength by adding weight and going as heavy as you need to. So just holding on to 2 dumbbells while I do this exercise, and you can really make this a challenging exercise while keeping it low impact so that you can build strength to limit impact that goes through your joints to prevent your arthritis from getting worse. And finally, we have an exercise called the farmer's carry. So technically, this is a functional core strengthening exercise, but it really is a full body strengthening exercise. So to perform, you're going to grab 2 weights. And again, you want them to be on the heavier side. That's going to force your muscles to really engage to protect your joints. From there, I'm going to do a light squeeze on the weights to create tension up my arms, roll my shoulders back, and then it's as easy as walking in a straight line. Again, trying to avoid any side to side movement there. And just go for as long as you can, turn around and come back. But again, the reason I love the farmer's carry is because it develops that full body tension so that all of your muscles are engaged to limit impact that goes through your joints. Give that a try. Let me know how it goes. So there you have it. That's 5 of my favorite exercises to help prevent your arthritis from getting worse. Just a reminder, if you have been diagnosed with osteoarthritis, there's nothing that we can do to get rid of the arthritis that you currently have. But what we can really focus on is how to prevent that arthritis from getting worse so that 10 years from now, it's not fully limiting you. And you can do that by improving movement and building strength. Both things are the same things that help keep you active and doing what you love regardless of age. So if you like those exercises and wanted to turn them into your own little workout routine, what I would recommend is you perform each exercise for 1 minute on both sides if it's necessary. Once you get all the way through, start back at the beginning and do it twice, and you got yourself a nice little workout. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you soon.